Hello, I'm John Chaney III. I've been amazed at the response I've gotten from my post on a Russell Brand video about loneliness. And I wrote that when self-esteem is repaired, loneliness leaves. But I didn't expect that much of a response. I had explained this over and over in the post of the video, but I didn't feel like the message was getting through. Some understood it and accepted it, but others were very resistant. I believed that this topic warranted a fuller explanation, so I decided to create this video. My goal is to help those that suffer. What is loneliness? It's a function of bad programming or ancient programming, oddly enough. When we grow up, we are flooded with messages from our family, friends, movies, music, and books that being alone feels bad. We are taught that the lack of people and or relationships equals feeling lonely or feeling bad. But the fact is that the lack of people in your life means only one thing: a lack of people. The next logical question is that if being alone is not a personal statement about me, then why do I feel bad? And the thing I discovered about feelings, whether they are good or bad, is that they don't reflect reality at all. Self-esteem is a more accurate indicator because it is based on reality. What does self-esteem and loneliness have to do with each other? The answer is that self-esteem is the main engine behind human psychology. Self-esteem affects every aspect of life, from relationships, friendships, income, and the potential to achieve. Self-esteem is the difference between a winner and a loser, between the rich and the poor, between success and failure. That is because in the modern world, everybody has a chance to be a winner. What other feeling could naturally be felt if someone has fallen short of their own expectations? A person who is not living up to their potential, as they themselves define it, sees the lack of people as loneliness. How should someone feel when they have not achieved the kind of success they wanted? They find that when people are not around, they feel bad. Relationships can enable people that way to provide a soft bottom where someone should have instead hit hard ground. What is the solution to this problem? It's simple. Achievement is the answer. There is a massive difference between what others think about your achievements and what you should think, assuming that your life's pursuit is moral and legal. Many people will not recognize it if you lose weight, write a book, record an album, make a YouTube video, earn more money, or climb a mountain. Therefore, achievements must have value to the achiever and have tangibility beyond what another person may praise. That is why the ultimate cure for loneliness is self-esteem, because it completes a person's independence. Self-esteem is a very deep-seated need for independence, achievement, and success. Achievement is the materialization of goals, and this cannot be faked, otherwise the self-esteem does not improve. It is this deeper sadness of a lack of self-esteem that loneliness represents. Notice that someone who lacks self-esteem often feels lonely, but is in the presence of others. Someone who lacks self-esteem often feels bad feelings that can't be defined. None of those feelings are loneliness. So here's how it works. Okay, the left circle is your big life goals, and the right circle is your actual progress towards those goals. People are more lonely when the overlap between their goals and their actual progress is small. The red intersection of the two circles is when a person has a small amount of progress towards their life goals. This person is very likely to experience quite a bit of perceived loneliness, But what they lack is self-esteem caused by the vast difference between their goals and their progress towards their own life goals. This person, on the other hand, has marked achievement towards their life goals or progress. There is a lot of overlap between what they had hoped to achieve and what they actually achieved. Therefore, this person experiences very little loneliness because self-esteem fills the gap through achievement. The solution to loneliness should be self-evident, which is to build self-esteem through achievement. The fastest way to get that first achievement is through fitness. How many fit people have low self-esteem? Very few, if any. Start by meeting with a personal trainer and or doctor to develop a plan. And here's the big secret. Do what they say no matter how you feel about it. If they tell you to cut your calories in half, to eliminate sugar and or coffee, to exercise for 1 hour a day, to practice yoga, to lift weights, to swim, to pedal the elliptical, or some other thing that you think you can't do or don't want to do it anyway. I can attest to how fitness builds self-esteem. This picture of me on the left was when I weighed 260 pounds, and on the right I lost all my weight, which is about 160 to 165 in that picture, and basically I lost 100 pounds. And I tell you, it is a game changer for self-esteem and loneliness. Some might respond, well, that's great for you, but I need more money. Okay, then earn it. Work more hours at your job, deliver food, taxi people, start a side hustle, and work hard for your goal. That is the only difference between a winner and a loser. A winner doesn't quit. A loser says, I don't have time today. I don't feel like it. I'm injured or sick. I'll never make it. I don't like it, and so on. Become the person that instead says, no matter what I have to do today, I will accomplish today's goal. As you start to face those obstacles and persist, something cool happens, probably that you don't believe right now. You start making progress. And if you keep going and don't give up, you will see that red space get bigger and bigger, and self-esteem will build, and loneliness will leave. You have to achieve in order to have self-esteem, and you have to have self-esteem to defeat loneliness. Anyway, those are your goals, right? You are the one to decide what those goals are. Don't deprive us, the rest of us in the world, from the awesomeness of you. Don't deprive us from your talents, experience, knowledge, skills, personality, and value. Spoiler alert, by achieving your own self-esteem, you are bringing amazing things into the world. Depression, loneliness, anger, and resentment never helped anybody. Don't boil in these emotions. Instead, if you're going to boil, boil outside running laps. Boil up a new business and bring it to profitability. Boil up a new book that helps people. Boil up some wisdom while volunteering at the mission. Boil up some hope from the Bible as you save the lost. Or better yet, don't boil at all, but toil. Work builds self-esteem. It's a surefire hit. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, my friends.